Romulan mystery! Devastated and broken, the Romulans are united now only by their quest for revenge for a lost world. Their Empress seeks allies and technology from the distant Delta Quadrant. That sounds familiar. But even that may not be enough to restore her shattered people to their former glory. Starbase 39 Sierra monitors the dangers of Romulan space. Are you ready?
Pick up Damar Khan on Starbase 114 and bring him to Starbase 39 Sierra. Starbase 114 is located in the Sela system in the Beta Quadrant.
Okay. Let's just transwarp. Let's get there quickly. Okay, here we go. We are off to the source, that we're facing the wrong way. Go to the Sol system. Beam up Damar Kane. Try that again. Okay. We seem to be having some problems with our transporters. Huh.
Hello! Admiral Quinn told me that you would be available to take me to Starbase 39 Sierra. From there, I'm going to the Hobus system. I'd be happy to answer any questions you have about that area. Fascinating place. I've made it my life's work. This life, anyway.
This life?
I am a Trill. Some among my people are lucky enough to be joined with a symbiotic life form. We share our bodies with them, and in return they share lifetimes of knowledge and memories with us. I am Khan's 7th host, and most of us have been scientists. My predecessor, Lenara Khan, was working to create artificial wormholes. I studied the effects of supernova.
Supernova.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. We ain't finished yet. Tell me about the Hobus system.
In 2387, the star in the Hobus system went supernova. The resulting explosion devastated the planets in the system, of course. But then it created a chain reaction that cut a path of destruction more than 500 light years long. More than a dozen systems were affected by the Hobus event. Most notably, the Romulus system. Both Romulus and Remus were destroyed. Billions lost their lives. The thing is, an M-class planet like Romulus should have been protected by its stellar magnetosphere and its planetary magnetic field. They act like shields to protect the planet from radiation, and a supernova blast is highly energetic radiation. If the supernova is large enough, it will overwhelm those defenses, but the Romulans should have had decades to prepare for the wave's arrival. As it was, they only had hours. Goodbye.
Didn't Starfleet try to help the Romulans?
Ambassador Spock attempted to organize an evacuation, but the Romulan Senate refused. I guess they thought they had more time.
Time. It all comes down to time.
That was a horrible time.
There's that word again.
Ambassador Spock had a plan to stop the wave, but after the destruction, a Romulan named Nero blamed him. Nero had a ship of awesome power, We still don't know everything about the Narada, but we think the Romulans used Borg technology to create it.
Oh dear, Romulans messing around with Borg technology. This is it. Yeah, that's not going to end well.
Nero destroyed dozens of our ships, and even attacked a Klingon fleet led by General Worf. I hear Worf barely survived. Ultimately, Nero confronted Spock in the Hobus system. Spock managed to use red matter to create an artificial singularity to contain the worst of the supernova's blast, but both he and Nero were lost. Goodbye.
So, okay, are we ready to go? What is the current Romulan political situation? Let's go with that one.
In a word, troubled. Sela rules what remains of the Star Empire and isn't shy about using the Tal Shiar and the military to bring systems back into the fold. Meanwhile, Ditan and his unificationists have formed the Romulan Republic. The Federation and the Klingons recently recognized them at Khitomer, while Empress Sela and her allies express their disapproval violently. Tensions remain high. The Remans have formed a resistance movement in response to Imperial persecution. There's a lot of bad blood between Remans and Romulans that could end rather poorly. Even more troubling are reports concerning Taurus, the former Imperial Praetor. She was ousted from power by Sela, and rumor has it she's seeking powerful allies from both within the Empire and without. Sela made a lot of enemies over the years. This could be their chance to settle old scores.
Oh, well.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Are you ready to go?
Packed and ready. The USS Tucker is waiting for me at the starbase. They'll be taking me to the Hobus system. Maybe this time we'll find the clues we need to solve this mystery. Goodbye.
Player request. Join a fleet of Lily at Starchaser. Come back to that. I may well do. We'll see. Anyway, let's transwarp to the mission starting location.
The Romulans were once a passionate, vibrant species, but the loss of their homeworld has left them in ashes. The survivors of the cataclysm have gathered under the banner of Empress Sela. She has sought out new allies from the Delta Quadrant in an attempt to rebuild the Romulans' former might. And now, she seeks revenge for a lost world and a broken people.
Lovely narrated by Leonard Nimoy there. Let's enter the Sierra system. Beam down to Marcane. That's like a planet that's got a hole in it.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Is there anything else you want to know?
Are you scared to go into Romulan space?
Never! The crew of the Tucker can handle anything the Romulans can throw at us. Besides, you can only learn so much from sensors and probes. To really understand the Hobus system, we need to be there.
What else can you tell me about Romulan space?
The Romulans are touchy. Watch what you say or you'll be in for a fight. The Remans don't even bother talking before they fire, so I think they're more dangerous than the Romulans. Sela's found some new allies, too. They're from the Delta Quadrant, but I don't know much about them.
So what should I do now?
Wish me luck. Oh, and I'd check in with Admiral Tenay before you leave. She might have new orders for you. Goodbye.
Okay. Docking procedure. We are clear for docking Starbase 39, Captain. As soon as we get within transporter range, I'll make sure to beam us down. Let's go have a look, see what's in there. We're here. We might as well have a look. It's our mission, actually. Mission journal. Empress Sela is available. I want to go in here. Docking. I am flying closer. How much closer do I need to be? I'm pretty much on top of it. Thank you. Like, literally. Ooh.
You may have heard about the tragedy at Khitomer. Empress Sela attempted to disrupt the conference with a bomb, resulting in the death of Commander Tamer. Now, Sela is offering a political reconciliation with the Federation, despite the fact that we have allied with the Romulan Republic. She has invited Federation diplomats to meet with her delegation at a secure base on the edge of the neutral zone. However, we have recently received intelligence that Sela is amassing a fleet. We are sending you with the peace delegation as cover for your investigation into Sela's activities. This is a very delicate situation. You must try to covertly obtain information about Sela's plans without disrupting our peace efforts or upsetting Sela. However, we do have an agent in her retinue who will help you.
Excellent. I'm glad about that. Okay, so I'm not going to stop the YouTube. I'll just make it into 2 episodes in 1.
I have new missions for you.
Thank you very much. Voice actress who also did not Bakara in Mass Effect. All right. Transwarp. Let's just go. Begin, Empress Sela. We have arrived in the Agrama system, Captain. Incoming hail, sir. Do you want me to put it on the main view screen? On screen.
Greetings and welcome to Agrama. I am pleased that Starfleet sent such a notable officer as its representative at this conference. Please enter a standard orbit and transport down to these coordinates. This meeting may mark the beginning of a new day for the Federation and the Romulan Star Empire.
I hope we can find a path to peace. There has been too much conflict between our peoples. Even though we're, here. Covertly. Enter planetary orbit. We've entered standard orbit, sir. Are you ready to beam down? Yes. Away team is on transporter room 1. Oh, minimal away team. But then again, if we're being covert, we don't want to turn with a full away team. That would be silly. There's Jevin. And there is Empress Sela. Do we bow?
The rest of the delegates are already in the conference room. My aide, Jevin, will take you there. I have some business to attend to before we begin.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Empress. I look forward to a productive conversation. And we're following Jevin. Wow, she's walking fast. Talk to diplomats. Okay, let's go and talk to...
The Romulans can be so difficult to deal with, especially these Imperials. They are forever setting traps, twisting words, and jockeying for advantage. Even a conference with the Klingons would be preferable. At least you know where you stand with Klingons. I'm reminded of a line I read once in an ancient Earth text. Hide a knife behind a smile. Every smile here hides a knife.
I'll be on my guard.
I thought the Federation's alliance with the Romulan Republic would be the end of any meaningful dialogues with Empress Sela. After all, she considers the Republic to be a terrorist organization. She may have an ulterior motive for inviting us here, but we had to take the chance that Sela's offer to negotiate is sincere, and act in kind. The Federation must pursue every avenue for peace.
I agree, Ambassador. Maybe she's seen how pointless this conflict is.
We are so pleased that you were able to attend our conference. The Empire was quite dismayed at your decision to support the terrorist insurgents rather than the rightful government of the Romulan people. So much for your vaunted Prime Directive. In any case, neither of us benefit from extended conflict. So, despite your questionable alliances, we are choosing to open negotiations in hopes of normalizing relations between the Federation and the Romulan Star Empire.
And let us consider today as a first step towards a lasting accord. Oh, hello, we got a Vulcan ambassador. Shout out to the Vulcan ambassador. I'm in a diplomat.
Welcome to Agrama. Isn't this a lovely facility? You must tour the atrium later. Hard to believe this system was infested by Orion pirates not long ago. You know, some of my colleagues were against this meeting, but I lobbied for it. I said the entire Federation cannot be as blind as the people who were at the farce at Kittimer. If you just see the problems the Romulan Republic are causing, I'm sure you can persuade your government to reconsider their rash choice and sever their agreements with these rebels.
It will take more than a warm welcome to make us change our minds about the Republic, Counselor.
I am so pleased to see the Federation recognize and attempt to rectify its past mistakes. I knew that a people as clever as yours would realize eventually that it is folly to antagonize the Romulan Star Empire. I am also confident it will only be a matter of time before you realize that you have made a grievous error by allying yourselves with terrorists, scoundrels, and thieves. The sooner you renounce your poorly considered alliance with the so-called Romulan Republic, the sooner we will be able to come to a mutually beneficial arrangement.
I can only say that I am glad we have taken this first step. Hello, Federation diplomat, Vulcan ambassador T'Pala.
It is agreeable to meet with you. You have my people's enduring gratitude for how you handled that matter with Ambassador Sokev. This is another trying time for Vulcan. The Romulan Star Empire blames the Vulcan Science Academy for the Hobus supernova that destroyed their world. They are utterly intransigent in this misguided belief, despite the fact that Ambassador Spock warned them of the danger and ultimately gave his life to stop the loss of even more worlds. Romulans are a most illogical people. Sometimes I find it hard to believe we were once a single species.
Yeah, that's all the diplomats talk to.
I apologize for the interruption. My name is Tokath. I am one of the stewards here. We've had a slight complication with the dietary requirements of some of your delegation. Could I borrow you for a moment so we can clear this up?
I guess so, but I'm not sure how much help I'll be. Oh, yes, of course. Of course. Dietary and nutritional requirements. I've just twigged. I'm a bit slow on the uptake.
Franklin Drake says you can be trusted, and that is enough for me. There's more going on here than a diplomatic conference. Sela has no interest in courting the Federation. So why is she suddenly doing so now? We're going to find out what she's up to.
What do you propose?
The lower level of this facility is off limits to everyone but the Empress and her aides. But that access hatch right over there opens up to a maintenance tunnel that leads down. The doorway is guarded. So while I distract the guards, you sneak through the door.
Lead the way. Oh, we are going to be sneaky and subterfuge.
The hatch is just ahead in the northeast corner of the room. There will be a security room near the exit of the maintenance tunnel on the level below us. Access one of the consoles there. Maybe you'll learn more about what she's doing. I need to get back to the reception before I'm missed. But I should be able to cover your absence for a few minutes. More than that, and you're on your own.
Very well. Infiltration. Let's go into a maintenance shaft. Locate console. Funnily enough, it might be in here. That console should allow you to access the security system. I bet you could exceed it and cover some of her plans. I like the sound of that. If I knew where the console was. It's the big, bright, flashing one. Access authorized. Enter command. Transport inhibitor system. Alright, let's go with communications. Encoding IOTA 215. Classified material eyes only from to Commander Tangent Empress Sela. Per our agreement, my ships have acquired the Borg sphere. That's just the worst possible start. And towed it to the Pilatus system. Gets better. I appreciate your prompt acceptance of our proposal for new hunting grounds and the interesting prey you have promised us. Security cameras. Storage facility camera.
Empress, the fleet is on its way to Vulcan.
Excellent. Have the weapons loaded aboard my ship. I will depart as soon as they are on board. At last, we will have our revenge for the destruction of Romulus. Hail Hakiv and put him through to my personal terminal. Then leave me. I have matters to attend to.
Yes, Empress.
Access office camera. Active communications channels. There are no communications. No communication is currently being transmitted. Transport inhibitor system. Yeah, let's disable that for now. Back into the security console. Access office security cameras. Oh, I tried to do that and there was nothing there.
Computer, begin playback of file 2895 Gamma.
After I left Starfleet, I made it my life's work to reunite the Romulans with their Vulcan brothers. For many years, I lived among them and waged a campaign of peace. 21 years ago, the star of the Hobus system went supernova and sent a wave of devastation across the quadrant. I promised to save the Romulan homeworld. I failed.
Computer, end file. I cannot suffer more of that arrogant fool. Soon, Vulcan will suffer the same fate as my world.
Okay. Access active communication channels.
I have Hakiv, Empress.
Patch him through.
Greetings, Empress.
My fleet has launched for Vulcan. I expect you to rendezvous with us there.
Alas, I must disappoint. The terrorist cells of the Romulan Republic demand my full attention. Kittimer did not go as planned. Now they have powerful allies, and with Taurus missing.
Spare me your excuses, Hakiv. Nothing is more important than avenging the destruction of our homeworld. You disappoint me, Hakiv. I trust you will not do so again.
Okay, Vulcan might be in a bit of trouble. Can Atlas see this used as weapons? We must destroy them before she can load them. Well, let's go find them. Now, if I was a bunch of highly dangerous weapons, where would I be? I'm detecting Thalaron signatures from these 3 crates. They must contain the subspace weapons. Spatial charge. This is almost too easy. Anyone else thinking that this is just too easy? It's a trap! It's gotta be. Where's this other crate gone? There it is. Retreat to safe distance.
I should have known the Federation would send spies instead of diplomats. And you call us treacherous. No matter. You may have destroyed these weapons, but my fleet is already en route to Vulcan. You cannot stop what has begun. Guards! Capture the intruders!
Oh, hello. Whoops, we may have set an alarm off. Grenade!
Whatever you did down there, it made quite an impression. Good work on disabling the transport inhibitor. Your ambassadors are safely back on their ships, but I had to blow my cover to get them there. Now it's time for me to get out while I still can. Farewell.
Thanks for your help, Takath. I hope we meet again. Are you ready to return to the ship, Captain? Heck yes. Lieutenant, no, Captain, Lieutenant, make up your mind. Satellites emitting a dampening field that have knocked our engines offline. Diplomatic vessels have been similarly affected. Initiate your feedback pulse. Captain, the other vessels carrying the delegates to conference are trapped by their own satellites. We must rescue them. Let's go. Roman the ship's decloaking. A Tavaro light warbird. Ow. I want that shipped. I want that shipped? I want that ship. That looks a nice ship. No, it's... Oh, is that one of the variants of the Intrepid class? Because if it is, I want the proper variant. The one true variant. Voyager.
I would not have believed anyone capable of this treachery.
Oh my word, hello, the Deredix. a bit of a bigger... Ow. Bit of a bigger ship. Ooh, plasma beam. Boom goes the derelicts. Graviton oh yes, okay. Now we're picking up some stuff. I mean, it may be Mark II, but you know, for my little tiny ship, it's going to make a big difference. I hope.
I thought we'd never be free of that blasted field. I'm gonna recommend competition.
Oh, thank you very much. Don't think the Romulans are too happy about this. Graviton Generator Mark II. Well, that sounds fun. Don't I have one of those already? Oh, that's a tachyon beam. Okay. That worked. Warn Starfleet of invasion. Communication systems now available, sir. Allowable to know.
I had not expected to hear from you so soon. Was your mission successful?
Sela has launched an attack fleet. Her target is Vulcan.
I should have expected as much. You cannot trust them. I never do. I am contacting all available ships. We will meet you there.
Good luck, Admiral. We've done all we can here, and I'm sending an emergency signal to Starfleet Command. Course laid in for Vulcan. Let's go.
Thanks to your warning, we were able to divert some ships to defend Vulcan. I have come to personally command the defense. The other forces have already been briefed. Your role in this battle will be to defend the science vessels that have set up a tachyon detection grid to detect any cloaked Romulan ships. We cannot allow any enemy ships to slip through.
I understand, Admiral.
The ships maintaining the grid will be priority targets for the Romulans, but they must remain in position or the grid will collapse. That is why I need you to protect them.
Yes, let's go. Protect some... Too quiet, sir. I don't like it.
How can you fight what you cannot see? Surrender now, and I may give you a merciful death.
Our tachyon detection grid has revealed scout ships attempting to penetrate the perimeter.
Let's go. Down. Another one down, and another one's gone, and another one's gone, and another one bites the dust.
Your attempts to interfere are meaningless. Vulcan must pay for its crimes.
Sela's trying to destroy one of our science vessels to take down the detection grid. Oh, yeah, they have.
We cannot oppose the will of the Romulan people. We are eternal.
I guess it... Whoa, okay.
All forces, advance and destroy them.
What?
Sela has launched her assault. Science vessels, maintain formation. All other forces converge on the Romulan fleet.
Okie dokie. Oh, we got one that's glowing purple right now. Okay, that's Ooh, console emitter, shield emitter amplifier. Sounds like a good thing, but we don't want. Yeah, they have. Come on, we got this. Okay, that's a lot. Coming in. I want to help. Oh yeah, straight into the Derricks. Oh, that's a volley and a half that we just got hit by. Shields are holding. Come on. Come on. Come on, torpedo. Oh. Next. Yeah, they have. It's a frigate and the USS Cryptia? Oh, I don't know. A science vessel there. Tachyon beam into the shields are going all over the shop. Oh my word. Okay.
Reinforcements are en route. Hold the line.
Hold the line.
I'll follow your lead.
Good. So you see all of those Romulan ships there? Fire everything you've got at them. Trouble for the Tau Shiar. Come on, Light Warbird. Thank you. Lovely. command cruiser. Yes, take the shields down. We're looking in a good place. Oh my word. Okay, that's a... Yeah, let's just target that. Federation Chimera Heavy Destroyer. What happened to Sela's ship? There it is. Everyone just fire. Gotta admit, it's taking a pounding. How on earth? Hello. There we are. See the ship has cloaked, sir. I can't find her on sensors.
You may have won this game, but the fight won't end. Romulus will be avenged. There will be blood for blood, death for death. My world is gone. I will not rest until Vulcan suffers the same fate.
Vulcan is not to blame, Sela. Federation wants peace with your people.
Then why does Starfleet use ships equipped with weapons of mass destruction? Why did the Vulcan Science Council willfully refuse to assist us when there was a chance to save our world? Every sorrow in my life can be laid at the feet of the Federation.
You're blinded by anger and grief. I hope you see the truth before it's too late. And take some unusual energy signatures, sir, from some of the debris from the Romulan vessels. Move us in closer, scan the debris. Sir, this debris has traces of Borg energy signatures. I think the Romulans have modified their ships with Borg technology. Something to look into. We complete our objectives here, sir. Are you ready to depart the system? Heck, yes. People of Vulcan and Starfleet Command both asked me to congratulate you on averting what could have been a terrible disaster. I'm deeply concerned by your discovery of Romulan attempts to modify Borg technology. Sela is desperate to hold the remnants of the Romulan Empire together. Desperate people take the greatest risks. Under the circumstances, it's logical to assume that we have not seen the last of Sela. Perhaps you will come to realize that Vulcan and Starfleet were not to blame for the destruction of Romulus before she returns. So I think we are going to get a personal...
I have new missions for you.
I am sure that you do, but I am not going to be taking them on right now. We are going straight into tactical. Energy weapon training. Projectile weapon training. Let's just grab that one. Yeah. Ooh, hello, that's a... Okay. Oh, we can choose. Hangar pet steel. No. Threat control. Even though I don't actually use either of them, but we'll go with that one. Lovely. Right, let's have a look. We did pick up quite a few new things that may come in handy. Alright, first off, let's have a look at this plasma beam one. 250 arc, 330.1. What we've got actually beats that anyway. That's only got a 45 degree targeting arc. That's got a 180. Nothing particularly huge there. Certainly not anything that's going to beat what we already have. Right, let's just have a look at shields. Nope, nothing new shields. Ooh, yes, we got this, didn't we? So, control, drain, improves shield energy and shield drain. Resistance the same. Improves explosives. 7.5 starship drain expertise, control expertise, and starship shield restoration. I think we're going to go with that one. Nothing there, nothing there. Tactical console. I think we pretty much agreed that we just need that one. Here we go. What we got here. This is shield regeneration rate. That's control expertise, and that's only a 5.6 shield regeneration rate, so no point that one. And nothing there. I think we are looking very nice indeed. Okay, got quite a few new bits and pieces here. This is all new. Yeah, see, can't have those yet, but even so, it's only a 45 degree arc. I think if I can have like more than 2 things up front, I'd be all about it. But see, this one looks nice. Quantum projectile weapon damage. If we had quantum projectiles. Okay, so I think we've got some new kits here. Yeah, we do. We've got this one. Team heal and buff. Nice. Help our team. We can do certainly with that. I'm going to think new in the EV suit. I have anything new in the body. Thought we had a new shield. Yeah, we did. Look at that one. Yeah, we do. Right, so we're going to give shield to Torres. And then Colas can have that one. Accuracy rating 0. I think we definitely need to get that increased. But we need to get a new ship first. Righty ho, guys. Excuse me. I think I'm going to call it there. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed that. That was fun. I do enjoy this game. It's always good fun to go back to my old games and just replay them through. So our next mission is going to be that one. When it decides it's actually going to unlock for us. Even in grey mode, that is clearly a Romulan messing about with some Borg technology, which is not good. That's incoming hells. That'll be coming in later. Ooh, damaged power supply. Oh, these are in progress ones. There's my logs. And disruptor. Ooh. Yes. Okay, so I think there's an achievement. All of the achievements. Have a look what we got. So, reach level 10, level 20, level 30, level 50, level 60. Complete the Breen invasion, Borg, Advanced Cardassian, Vigilance, Spectres, Delta Quadrants, Solinae, Dyson, Vengeance Story, Warzone, Valkyrie, Iconian War, Shadows, Allies, New Romulus, Wasteland, Ashes, Empire, Romulan Mystery, Solinae Sphere, New Romulus. Okay, so we now have to discover all the New Romulus lore. Okay, I remember like when I played these before, or played this game before, it took me ages to get actually that one. Because there's one particular one that was just an absolute freaking nightmare to get hold of. Explore New Romulus, excuse me. Explore Nimbus, explore the Riza Summer Resort, visit all the vistas, read all of the plaques, get assimilated by the Borg, spend 30 points in a character position, achieve level 10 in one Amity campaign, achieve level 15 in one research development school, achieve level 4 in a duty commendation track. Yesterday story arc, future-proof story arc, Agents of Yesterday. Okay, so we have quite a lot to do, which is about right for me. Okie dokie, I will see you guys. When is my next stream? Actually, I don't even know when my next stream is. It's probably going to be next Saturday. Whenever I stream next, it's going to be Lego Star Wars. We are starting the free roam portions of that game. So it's basically just going to be me running around collecting lots of mini kits. Oh, no, we've got all the mini kits actually. So it's going to be lots of like bricks and character tokens and ship tokens and all sorts of stuff. So I'm going to stop yawning because I'm going to go to sleep, and I will see you guys probably next Saturday, if not before. I will see what I'm doing. I've got a lot of other YouTube videos I need to record commentary for, or more accurately in terms of Voyager, doing the voices, which the first part of my Voyager playthrough goes up on YouTube on Monday, and I do all the voices. So if you want a hilarious laugh at my expense, go over to my YouTube channel and keep an eye out for that. Anyway, I will see you guys very soon. I love you all. Thank you so much, and bye-bye.